kids. We know you've got a lot going on today, probably working right about now and getting ready to leave in an hour or two. But I tell you what, just taking that time, Dina, that one simple phone call that takes maybe a minute at the most, it's just an easy way to help out here at St. John's Children's Hospital.
One simple phone call or even a simple click of your mouse at WDVR.com. You can catch also some pictures of the Radiothon so far up there, too.
Lots going on at the website, WDVR.com. And again, call 544-KIDS. Let's get the phones ringing. I know they are waiting for your calls right now. We say hi to Lamaya and Ferletta Parker. And first, we're going to call Ferletta out because Ferletta made the one comment that we never know how to react to. You don't look anything like I thought you would.
I'm sorry.
Come on, Ferletta, explain what you meant.
I mean, it wasn't negative in no way, but I mean, I always like to put a mouth with a face.
Yeah.
And now I see your
First thing she said to
face.
you, Dave.
Well, what would be the first thing that anyone would say is, I just thought you'd have some hair.
You know,
I mean, I really thought there'd be hair somewhere.
But you're cool the way you look.
Yeah,
Okay,
were you
thank
blown
you.
away by how young and hot he is?
His voice is so totally different, though. And that's a good thing. You sound so good, and I love listening to you.
Well,
Every morning I get in the car.
well,
and
we
I listen
appreciate
to you.
that, Ferletta. And we never know how to react to that. That's always funny. No offense,
Well, enough
thank
about
you.
Dave.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
enough about it. Let's talk about Lamaya and Graves' disease, and let's kind of start from the beginning because this is a type of thyroid disorder, and you weren't really sure what was going on at the beginning, right?
No, at first, in April, end of April, she was losing a lot of weight, and I thought she was just going through her the cycle change. She's 11, 12 years old. They start the different cycles and stuff like that, and that's what my mom had put in my head. It's like, okay, she might be losing weight because of her cycle, and then her weight just started extremely coming off her too fast, you know.
Yeah.
I was paying attention to her every day, the way she was walking from the yellow bus and the way she was acting. She was out of breath a lot. So I said, well, there's something else wrong. So I took her to the emergency room, and they say, well, she needs to be shipped to St. Louis quickly because her heart, it affected her heart and her lungs first.
Yeah.
And I still didn't know what it was until, they said, well, we're going to have to send her to St. Louis so they could do more tests on her. I said, okay, well, fine. That ended up 8 days in St. Louis.
Yeah, and she at one point went into cardiac arrest?
Was this
Yes.
before or after she was diagnosed
This
with
was
the Graves'
after
disease?
she was diagnosed.
Okay.
Yeah.
And come June 20th.
Was she at home when it happened?
No, but she was hot and her heart was racing extremely, and I called 911. We had just left the clinic.
Yeah.
And she had a heart monitor on her chest, and it's going to follow her for 24 hours. So, well, we didn't get to 24 hours. We had to come right back to the emergency room.
Yeah.
And then in the emergency room, she was combative. I couldn't really get her under control.
Was it just you and her?
And
so
my
you were
25-year-old,
Okay.
Laquita. She
So
was
you
there
had
with
somebody
me.
there with you.
And
That had to be
we didn't know what
terrifying.
was going on. I didn't know. She said, Mom, I got to get up. Got to get up. Got to use the bathroom. Mom, I got to get up. And then she had changed her mind quickly. And then after she changed her mind, she slumped over because my daughter thought she had to throw up again. Then she slumped over, and then I started talking to the nurse and my daughter. And then I said, she hasn't moved yet. So I turned around. She's still slumped over. So I shook her a little bit, and I said, Lala. That's her nickname, Lala. Lala. Lala, and she didn't move.
Lamaya, do you remember this time period? No,
Probably
that's
don't
not.
have a lot of memory of that.
Not really. No.
And so now when you came back to St. John's Children's Hospital here in Springfield, and she started all the rehab therapies, were there therapies that she was taking here that were immediately making a positive effect on
Yes,
the
it
Graves'
was a
disease?
very positive
Pretty
effect.
quick turnaround?
Because when we got to St. Louis, she became blind within that first week.
Oh my God.
The steroids brought her sight back.
How long was she? How
We
long
were
was she blind
in
for?
St. Louis for 29 days. I literally stayed there.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden she just couldn't see either?
Her back of her brain, her antibodies attacked the back of her brain where it allow us to see, or where our sight comes from.
Yeah.
And it attacked the back of her brain. And after that last headache she had that Saturday night, her vision went blank.
Were you scared, Lamaya?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now,
Hear you.
yeah, you can actually grab that microphone if you want to, Lamaya. I mean, I've got to assume that was a scary time for you because you didn't know either what was going on. No idea what was going on at the time.
No.
How do you feel now? How are things now?
Okay, it's better.
Yeah.
What kind of therapies do you have? What kind of things do they have you do when you come here?
When I go to
Sit up some because they can't hear you.
Thanks, Mom.
We got powerful microphones. We got it.
Okay.
when I go to PT, we do exercise and like we go up the stairs, like 4 flights of stairs, like skipping one another to see how my heart's gonna be like after I'm done, and we do like bouncing the ball back and forth, or working on my balance. And for speech, I go there to see what I need work on for my wording, how I talk, and the correct words I say, and what type of them I say.
Yeah. Is it good to know that you know now what's going on?
Yes.
Yeah. And that was a hard time to go through.
Yes.
Yeah.
She knows that when they took her thyroids out, and she takes medicine every day of her life from now on.
Yeah.
For the rest of her life, she'll be on medicine?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. And she's good about it. You know, she's very positive. You have your blue days, but who don't?
Yeah, right.
You know,
right.
Everyone has blue days, but I thank God for her being here because I thought I was going to lose her. You know.
How do her friends handle it? Like, how is it in school? Do they understand what Lamaya's been through? And
They
the
didn't
different...
understand. When she got her glasses, they would make fun of her. And I told the teachers, I said, maybe you need to sit her classmates down to explain what she went through so they wouldn't make fun of her. Because today, from her tragedy, her miracle, I say miracle, not tragedy, she has to wear glasses. She has 50% of her eyesight.
Yeah.
You know, she's used to them now, but they would bother her. You know, but today, they see more and more of her, and she's fine with it. She comes home every day. I ask her, how was her day? If it's good or bad, tell me. You know, so we could talk it out.
Are you having more good days now?
Oh, yes. I'm more blessed, you know. She's more happy, you know. I'm just blessed. And I have so many people that were behind me that I didn't know I had, you know. And first of all, God, first and foremost. But her bus driver that she had last year, she kept in contact with me those 29 days. My family kept in contact with me. My daughter, she's a miracle. All my kids.
Yeah.
My 18-year-old son, he's in Eastern University. I was going through that with him, happy mood, and then the sad situation, because I was ecstatic that I'm a mom, got a son going, you know, university. It's like it was real happy.
Yeah.
But today. Everyone is where they're supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
And Lamaya, she's doing beautifully. Her physical, her, what is that called?
Therapy,
All her therapy.
occupational,
speech,
and yeah.
occupational and her physical therapy. She is good in all areas. She just has 2 left, and she'll be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she's got an incredible mom, and you've come a long way, and it looks like you're doing great. So
You have a lot to be proud of, Lamaya.
yeah, you really do. You really do. 544 Kids is the phone number. Get involved and be a part of the radiothon for St. John's Children's Hospital. We thank both of you for coming on air with us.
Thank you, and
We
I'm glad
appreciate
to
it.
meet you.
I'm glad to meet you.